Right. We're up against the King of Skulls next. Following that, we will be up against the Queen of Scales. Probably then the King of Bones. And ultimately, the King of... Actually, maybe I'm wrong. No, we've definitely got... Well, King of Skulls... We've already had the King of Dust. So the King of Skulls, the King of Plague, the King of Scales, and the Queen of Scales remain. And thank you very much, Flying Staplers. Oh, bless. How are you today? Oh, I'm going to have to add your name to the highlight list. Give me just a second. Can't not have Flying Staplers highlighted. That just wouldn't be right. Okay then, we are going to be continuing with the story mode. We haven't got very far to go. Corrupted Soul. -10 max health whenever the player gains a new curse. Yikes. And weak wrists. Performing a prone attack inflicts 5 damage on the player. Really? So if I smack someone when they're down, I'm going to take damage? Well, I can't even complain too much about that one. That seems like a dapper enforcement card. Oh, nothing is unstoppable.
I suspect.
Absolutely nothing is unstoppable. Would you like to use recommended equipment and counter deck? No. I didn't go all this way winning these cards just so that you could pick them for me. Thunderstrike, we will take you. Undead Bane? Somehow, that sounds like it's a card that I need. Yeah, we'll take all of those. How about the shields? Have we got any really nice shields? Emperor's Jewel, we'll take you. I would give the choice of the armor to Flying Staplers, but she'd pick for me something cute. And regardless of how effective it would be. I've seen your Twitter lately. It's all about cuteness. 100% lack of actual function. Well, actually, most of the clothes that you've been wearing have been functional as clothes as well as being cute, but I don't think that's going to apply to armor. I'm just going to take a wild guess there. I suspect you would lead me astray if I let you pick my armor. Inferno Potion does sound kind of cool. Assassin's Greed. Mark of Extortion. Mage's Scorn. They're all kind of nice. No, we're going to be going with Assassin's Greed. There we go. Right, let's check out the encounters. We've got Charity 2. Okay, wow. Loads of these cards are now new again. Really? Mr. Lionel, you still look terrifying to me, so I'm saying no to you. I guess we'll take Loan. And we'll take Lovers as well. Okay. Right, it is time, I feel. Please be kind to me, King of Bones.
I won this pentacle longer ago than you can imagine. In those many years, I have only now begun to understand its secrets.
Okay. I was wondering about that pentacle. That's new. Is that how you do this awesome card trick? Because, to be fair, if I could learn how to do that, I could just, like, make my money as a traveling magician. Doing card tricks on the side of the road.
The undead have slipped from my grasp. You are the first to come close to him.
Oh, well, thank you. It's rare for you to pay me a compliment. Ah, the altar, straight away.
The time of the old gods has come again. A brief period of light in the darkness, of civility and civilization. But its decline was inevitable. Here we are once more, with the gods of blood and thunder.
I approve of the gods of blood and thunder. Just saying, if a god is ancient and kind of a jerk, I feel like I know where I stand with them. On a deserted hilltop in a faraway land, you discover an old altar. Because, seriously, any god that's all about smiles and rainbows, there's some sort of dark secret lurking there some way. Alright, the gods of the old religion are powerful yet unpredictable in their favors. Do you wish to pray to the altar? Why, yes, we do. Now, this is going to prompt a card shuffle. I urge you to pay attention, because I'm not going to be able to. Okay, there's only one huge failure, so we only need to follow one card.
A choice.
Oh, well, I know this one is okay. We're going to go with that. On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumbling and a flash of lightning answer your prayer. Draw one blessing card. Lizard Eater. Receive one food after every lizard killed. Okay. That was a basic blessing. Dead Man's Gorge.
I'm sure it's not called Dead Man's Gorge without reason.
I am sure of this too. While crossing the ancient rope bridges of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush! Draw one's monster card. It is the Jack of Dust! That is quite the ambush. At least it's not the Queen. Now, as with almost every other time I ever stream this game, it's been so long since the last time I played it, I haven't got a bloody clue how to control the game. So I'm going to be spending the first few moments testing which buttons do what. Prepare for some hilariously bad things. Right, so that's shield bash. That's roll. That's attack. Nope. Jack, I don't want any of your nonsense today, okay? Just leave me alone. Ah, balls. Nope. Haha! I remembered how to return arrows. No. Still no. Take that back. I don't want any of it. Ah, swines. Swines and scallywags you are. To the last man. Ah, yay. Why did it pick the one person I really didn't want to actually try and attack? Because he was in some kind of rage mode? You do that on purpose, game. That's right, get a couple of hits in while he's down on his hands and face. Mostly his face, honestly. If you can smack him out when he's down on his face, then you've got a pretty good opportunity in front of you. When they're on their back, they can see it coming, you see. When they're on their belly, that is face down, you can do all sorts of things. Also, here's a tip for you. If you're trying to beat someone and it has come down to a case of you've got them down on their back, just put your hand over their face, not in a kind of punching them in the face, just kind of obscure their vision and punch behind your hand, and at the last moment draw your hand aside. They won't see it coming, so they'll be more focused on trying to move your hand. They'll probably grab your wrist or your arm, and then all of a sudden your hand will move rather easily. They'll be relieved, only your fist will be right behind it, and they won't be very relieved at that point. And they'll just keep doing that. It's remarkably easy to stun lock someone in real life that way. You recover what you can from the dead. The dealer draws you 3 game cards.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yes. As it happens, I am. Scavenger's Cap. Angel Wing. Golden Ring of Pain. I mean, that just sounds odd. And... Thunderstrike. Well, I mean, it's a new card. We draw 7 gold, so that one's right at the top. And 10 max health.
Swing both ways.
Oh, this is new.
We can only hope.
No, I don't want to curse. One day, while traveling through a forest, you come across a man hanging by his ankle. My lord. You inquire about his current predicament. And you inquire with that kind of dialect. You use nice, long, flowing words just to emphasize the different infortunes. But he explains that he does not want any help. I have accepted the destiny that fate has decreed for me, just like you should accept yours. Draw 1 blessing card, draw 1 curse card. Oh, that's harsh. Treasure picker.
I made that a little too
When the player chooses from multiple equipment or game cards,
that.
the choice available are increased by 1. Oh, that's actually quite nice. And Dealer's Revenge. In combat, every
Another curse.
dying enemy has a 40% chance to drop a bomb. Oh, that's not good. Also, restored back to a normal level of health. You know, that's okay. Right, well, it could have been worse. We could have not had a 10 max health buffer there. Right. Helpful Priest. I always like a helpful priest. You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Half of my food is... Yeah, sure, okay. Right, huge success, please, everyone. I forgot that this one had huge success. I believe... Oh, too late now. Usually I like to try and avoid listing what I believe it is. But I believe it is 3. So, it'll be cards 1, 2, 3, and 4 from the left. I will create the poll now. And then I will immediately drop it into chat. I will give you about a minute to vote. I'll even vote. Actually, I won't vote myself. I will leave that to you. So remember, cards 1, 2, 3, and 4. We want to know where the huge success is. And hopefully I said from the left and not from the right when I was first listing where I was counting 1 from. Knowing me, I probably said from the right, even though I was thinking from the left. Sarkat, I'll be playing for about an hour. Voting in chat absolutely does not count. Only the votes cast on the straw poll are going to have any sway with me this time. And indeed, as Metasapia says, always vote for the one you want, not the one you don't want. Currently, we have 22 votes for 2 and 19 votes for 3. I'll give it a few more moments whilst I take a sip of drink. Lobster Boffin, woo! First Avax stream. Hello, Lobster Boffin. I hope you enjoy. Okay, right. I'm going to close the vote here. There are 26 votes for 2 and 19 votes for 3. Let's see. Is chat right or am I right? No, chat was right. Well done, everyone who voted for 2. He speaks in the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done. Okay. Holy touch. Undead that physically strike you, the player may receive damage to themselves. That is actually remarkably good. Will of the Gods.
Many of these
At the start of each combat, a random opponent is highlighted. If that creature is the first to die, then it drops 5 gold, which the player may collect. Fantastic. The Ferry Boat. This is a new card as well. A ferry will carry you to your next adventure. Yeah, sure, okay. It's a little bit less descriptive than I would have hoped, honestly. Dealer, you're getting a bit lazy.
Previously, I had underestimated you.
Okay.
Then, I resented you for destroying my minions.
That's acceptable.
I cannot lose. Either way, a great annoyance is dealt with.
You are a scallywag sometimes. Battle at Brooktop.
Are your senses acute enough to detect what lies here?
Possibly not. A light draws you to a nearby hilltop, where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Draw 1 monster card. The 4 of Skulls. Attack! You ready yourself for full combat. Very well. Mike X. Amak, thanks for not playing poopy games. I'm paraphrasing there. He did actually say a fair bit more than that, but I'm very glad that you believe my choice of games is not poopy. Take that, you. Also, awesome. Need to move. So many cool traps hitting you, scallywag. Ugh. No. Let's try and take you out. No. To that as well. Oh, we did it right. Fantastic. I'm very glad. I was wondering which it was. Now I can just take you out. Ah, scallywags. I knew that was coming. But I didn't actually notice which one I needed to kill first. But I am quite pleased with that. Oh, no, bomb, bomb, bomb. Oh, phew. I'm okay. I'm okay. Phew. Okay, after the battle, you search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 2 game cards. 1 equipment. The mage gloves. Killing an enemy launches 3 magic missiles at any remaining opponent.
Transmutation of energy.
Okay. Bit of a necromancer, are you? Around 15 gold. I approve of this enormously. The trading post.
Food runs short.
It does.
Does not bode well.
You reach a trading post in the distant valley run by a strange old woodsman. I have not much use for gold myself, but I'll trade you for food supplies. I am afraid I don't even have 12 food. Let's make this sporting. You give me the food, and I'll give you something from the back, not from my back, where I keep the good stuff. I don't have it. Look, you look down on your luck, he says, as you turn to leave. Here, take this, no charge. Oh, that's very nice of you. Frost Fang. Each hit slows the target with cold. Press left bumper to shoot a cone of ice. Oh, I must have misread what it was about the Thunderstrike. I might have put it at the bottom of the deck. Ah, balls. But still, Frost Fang is a pretty awesome weapon.
Is that what you're going to do?
Well, yes. Did I not equip it? No, I equipped it. Stop trying to make me doubt myself, you. Trickery. Please, traveling mage, have some food for sale. That's all I want. Okay. Alright. Mages sell only specific items that they've discovered in faraway lands. Their prices can be high, but they also pay well for anything that catches their interest. Sometimes, in their travelings, they come across enormous fields of food. Every type of food. There's trees that have cake hanging off them. There are bushes that grow steaks. And they harvest these magical foods and they sell them in their shop. I seem to hope that the narrator says, yes. 6 for 1. Right, let's see. Herney's Antlers. Lizard Men take double damage from the player's attacks. Hag's Wraps. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your opponent. Plunderer's Cap. When you draw supplies, instead draw 2 and pick 1. Ooh. Not going to be able to afford it, so... We can sell our axe for a little bit. We could also sell the Crown of Hindsight. I'm going to sell the Crown of Hindsight regardless what else I do. Just because I never use it. Because I usually explore too actively. Well, let's just buy as much food. I can buy this much food and still buy Herney's Antlers. Lizard Men take double damage from player attacks. I mean, that's fantastic because lizard men are bloody hard to kill. At the same time, though, as long as you're decent with your attacks, you don't need things like this to tip the odds in your favor. So, no, we're going to go for the food because that will be much more useful for us immediately.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
I am, actually, yes. Let's leave the shop. Okay, let us move onwards. Oh, Stan the Skunk. I thought I had enough money to make a donation, Havoc, but alas, bills have taken the rest of my cash. Don't worry about that. Focus on your own economic woes. We all seem to have them lately. Thank you very, very much for the thought, though, but I would hate to think that you're lamenting because you had to spend your money on something actually important. and not me.
Of all troubles.
Yes, I agree with that. In a busy market town, you are approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. If you lend me the gold I need to save my soul, I will repay you one day, with interest. I wish I could give you 20 gold. Shopkeeper sighs, saying, then I fear I will be the arena for me, when I cannot pay my debts. Can I just go to the arena in your stead? I don't mind fighting.
A voyage across the ocean, or merely a trip down the river.
Indeed. Indeed. We're going to go for a voyage across the ocean. Possibly. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure. And there's no encounter. That's good.
To play the game. I know you will not tell me.
Oh, okay.
Like all the rest, you are silent.
I would totally have told you. Oh.
A horse is a fine companion.
Well, you know what?
I'm sure you'll leave this one in time.
Yes,
You do not seem to have the temperament for friends.
we're going to
Even
hitch a
in the
ride.
animal kingdom.
Shut your mouth. I have lots of animal friends. You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. Yes, we'll go and hitch a ride. We'll see if we can get to the end of this adventure a little bit sooner than expected. No.
A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
And your voice is sexy. Stranger in the shadows. On the dark moonless light, down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He asks, taking out a bag of coins. No. Not this time, stranger in the shadows. I decline. The last time you were very mean to me. As you wish, the stranger remarks and melts into the darkness. Treasure chest! Yes, that's what we want. Treasure chest full of food! While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of the hall. Approach the treasure chest or leave it. We shall approach the treasure chest. Now, please find the successes. Okay, once again, we are going for a straw poll here. So, I hope everyone was paying plenty of attention. I'm sorry I didn't warn you enough in advance that time. Okay. Straw poll shall be posted in chat in just a second. Here we go. Let me know what you all think. Where are we going to find the 2 successes? Where will we find the 2 failures? Ideally, post on what I should pick. Because if you're posting on what I should avoid, I'm going to understand it. And I'll probably do something silly. Meatball 5. How about next time you see the stranger in the shadows, can you put on an evil voice, please? See, that's the thing. I don't think the stranger in the shadows would have an evil voice. I think he'd have an alluring one. Guy Mitt, I will start playing Transistor in about 30 minutes. And then about an hour after that, I'll start playing the last game. Okay, I'm going to give chat just a little bit longer because currently the votes are tied between 2 and 3. Both have 18 votes, and the runner-up is 1 with 10 votes, and 4 with also 10 votes. So it's fairly evenly split right now. I'm going to give everyone just a little bit more time to cast their votes. Ideally, I want a winner. Currently, it's 3. Okay, we are going to be going with 3. Chat has spoken with 33% of the vote, 19 votes versus 2's 18%. Ah, 3. You have failed me. You move forward carefully, but suddenly you hear a click. Attempt to escape the gas. Okay, now the stakes are a little bit higher. We need to find the correct success. the correct cards. I know it's not 2. So, you've got a 2 in 3 chance of doing this one, of getting the correct roll. So, this one's not going to have 4 options, it's going to have 3. 1, 3, and 4, because 2 is guaranteed to be a failure. I will post the straw poll into chat once again. There we go. Let me know. What do you think it is? Currently, 4 has gone straight into the lead with an enormous amount of the votes versus 3's piddling amount. 4 currently has over 50% of the votes cast. And to put things into perspective, there are more votes being cast for this one than the original. Okay, it's still got 50%. Oh no, it's dropped down to 4. No, it's back up to 50%. Okay, I think it's fair to say that chat thinks it's going to be 4. I thought it was going to be 1. We'll see how this goes. Well done, chat. Also, if I'd gone with my instinct, I would have also gotten 1. You dive through the billowing clouds to reach the other side safely. You approach the treasure chest. Okay, this is a normal treasure chest. If it's a mimic, it's got a wavy line along the seam. Still intact, what treasures might it hold? Attempt to pry it open. Now this one might have a card shuffle. Yes, it does. Okay, there's only one failure. You only need to follow that one for the most part. Right, I think I know which one is the failure, but I'm going to keep that to myself. And once again, we're going to have a straw poll. This is the game of straw polls. Right, here we go. Straw poll is in chat. Now remember, I'm not asking you to vote for where the skull is. I'm asking you to vote where you think the success is. And hopefully, with enough people's eyes, we'll actually find at least one of the 3 success cards. Shock Herman, I think they removed the mimic part of Havoc. Really? Oh, that's a shame. I really enjoyed that. Currently, we have 20 votes for 1, 19 votes for 2, 15 votes for 3, and 13 votes for 4. Hirukaru, how can you see if it's a failure or a success? I can't even follow the cards because they go on one stack. There's a few ways that you can try and narrow the choices down. It is definitely possible to follow it, but it does take a bit of practice to learn what you're looking for. Basically, when the cards are being shuffled into a single stack, you look for where the cards are in relation to each other. So, for example, which cards are sliding under which other cards, and then when they come out of the stack, sometimes you can see, if you pay attention to both sides of the stack at the same time, roughly speaking, where it is. It's always a little bit of a guess, but you can sometimes narrow it down. Now, it looks like it's even between 1 and 2. However, we've got most of the votes cast. 68 votes have been cast in total, and that's roughly what we got last time. So I'm going to go ahead and pick option 1, as I think 2 is a failure. Let's hope that I'm correct. No, I was in fact incorrect. It was actually 2. Carletto, 100% wrong. 100% wrong. Carletto's opinion means as little as my own. The treasure chest stubbornly refuses to give way to your attempts. You leave disappointed. Carletto, by the way, has been very vocal in, I'm not voting, I'm just stating my opinion in chat, and always telling everyone what they should vote for, and was very vocal in saying that 2 was the loss there. Right, moving on. Twisted Canyon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. From the top of the canyon, you can see few handholds. It's steep walls. Yeah, okay, we'll climb down. 2 successes, 2 failures. Okay. it is time once again for us to see what chat thinks. I won't generally be leaving the polls up for too long during this stream. Sometimes I've left them up for like 2 minutes at a time in previous streams. But given, as I'm sure you can already tell, that there are a lot of straw polls here, that typically ends with a lot of the stream being me clicking, waiting for people to select. Okay, let's see what everyone thinks. It looks like 2 is gaining the majority of the votes at the moment. Christopher the engineer, last time I failed, so I won't try this time. Aw, poor Christopher, don't worry. You should always vote. Always take part in the fun. Losing is half of the fun, honestly. Bouncing back from adversity. That's where the real fun in these games lie. Okay, we've got 59 total votes. I'll wait for 60. Currently, 2 is leading by 19 votes to 3's 14, and now it's up to 20 votes, so we're going to be going with 2. And it is a success. Well done, chat. You didn't leave me astray. You carefully make your way down the side of the rocky cliff. As you approach the bottom, your hands slip and you fall ungracefully to the ground. Draw 1 weapon card. Undead Bing does fire damage on hits against undead. Press left bumper to ignite all undead enemies. Yes, that is the one that we currently want. Yes, I would like to equip it. It also does a little bit more damage. That was exactly the right weapon to get. We'll go left. A shop, yes! Oh, I haven't got enough gold for that. I can sell Frostfang for possibly a decent amount. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Approach the shop. General shops offer a range of items and healing, but the prices are a little higher than usual. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. To offer 2k, every vote I've done so far has been wrong. Oh, and Metasapia as well. Oh, apparently my mods are crap at this game. Vesh, how long has Avid been streaming? 41 minutes and 14 seconds, 15 seconds, 16 seconds. Right, let's get rid of Frostfang for only 8 for an awesome weapon like this. Highway robbery. Can't even afford to get 10 food. Okay, well, I'll just have to buy 3 food here. I mean, you know, we're better off than we were. It's not too bad. There we go.
Work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
Or stay a while. You know, the woods are quite bountiful. Your path forwards will take you into the forest. I accept. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure. This adventure is basically being characterized by a lack of food.
Are they not? The acquiring of power. The retaining of power.
Say power again.
And most importantly, the use of power.
Thank you. The Hanged Man.
More ill fortune. More injury added to insult.
Okay. One day, while traveling through the forest, you come across a man hanging by his ankle. You inquire about his current predicament, but he explains that he does not want any help. I have accepted the destiny that fate has decreed for me, just like you should accept yours. Draw 1 blessing card, 1 curse card. Toxic blood. Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison the attacker. And Midas appetite. All food gained is turned into gold, and the player eats gold instead of food. Okay. That's not terribly bad. I've now got 2 food instead of 1. All I need is some more gold. Goblins!
Begins to set in.
Oh no, they've taken my gold!
Stay calm. Fear will only hasten your demise.
That's not good. One night you awaken to find your belongings being rifled through by goblins. As soon as they notice you stirring, they run away with your weapon. They have also stolen some of your food and gold. You scramble to your feet to chase after the thieves. As you rise to your feet to retrieve your belongings, you realize it's not only goblins stirring in this cave. Oh, balls. No! I need my food. I mean my gold. I also bloody need my weapon because I just sold my other one. I'm going to have to put massive priority in getting these goblins. So I've got to have a very basic weapon for now. Oh no, oh, they've taken my shield, not my actual sword. Leave me alone. Please be massively dead. Roll. Thank you, but no. Absolutely not. Where are you, little scallywag, you? That's right. Oh, damn and blast. Give me back my shield. That's right. More attacks. Ah, I was just about to execute a killing attack there. Right. My shield is now safe at the very least. You, come here. And give me... Nope. You must also now die. And you as well. Ah! Please be dead, all of you. So many deaths, all at once. Roll! I'm down so much health from this one encounter. Typically goblins are so easy. Have I killed all the goblins? Damn it all. Please stop doing that. I really dislike it. Roll! For your life. No thanks. Okay, that's good. Oh my lord. Please stop that. It is very distracting, madam. Please just stop. Where are you? Stop it. Okay, that is good. You've caused me great trouble, you. I was doing okay until you came along. Now I'm at 33 health. Thankfully, I've got 15 food, effectively, which is much more than I had before. This is good. With the goblin's threat dealt with, you continue on your way. And on my way is going to be back and forth for a little bit. What? The dickens, I eat 5 gold at a time? Scallywaggery. A wife's fury. While traveling through a small town, you're accosted by a furious woman who shouts at you from the door of her homestead. You there! You look like you can handle yourself. My husband was supposed to come home hours ago, but instead, he's with his pals drinking away all of our coin. They left the spoils from their latest job here. If you would go and teach them a lesson, you can take your pick. Go to the tavern and confront the husband. Now, here's someone with some sense. I should go crack his skull myself, but our dragon cow is birthing a litter and might soon burn the whole place down. You find the woman's husband. It is the Jack of Dust, as always it is. He is accompanied by the 3 of Dust. Threaten him. Right, huge success, please, everyone. I'm just going to pick this one myself. Oh, I fail. I hear worse threats from my wife every day of the week, he scoffs. We may die here. Ooh. Interesting lighting. Very interesting lighting. Okay then, scallywags, come hither. I need to play this one much more sensibly than the last couple. Roll. Please. Thank you. And take that back straight away. And you as well, please. Kill them! Take that back. When the chips are down, I usually get a lot better in combat. Like, crazy better. Nope. Or again. And once more. Basically, when I'm about to lose, Dark Avak overrides my usual locking him in the cage. Okay, not a bad victory there. I got hit once or twice, I believe. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a quick drink. You return to the woman, bringing her battered husband with you. Just drop him in the corner and take what you want from his rubbish, she says, handing you a sack. Food? Food? No food. Oh, crap. Depth of night. It's a medium armor, so it's the same as what we've got.
Enfold you even here. Good fortune surrounds you with the shadows.
Once per encounter, the player may choose to discard randomly drawn monster cards and draw again. Okay. Yeah, I accept. We're with that. Now's where I start to starve, though, which is terrible news. Oh, thank goodness. Merith, how happy I am to see you. One day in the shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you upon her unicorn steed. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Food. Don't even need to think about it. This bread will sustain you for many days. The deal draws you 2 food gain cards. 10 food. 1 food. That wasn't as good as I would have liked because I eat so much. The greatest of magical artifacts were forged long ago and have only limited uses before their power is spent. Use them wisely, and they may guide you to victory. Farewell, mortal. Oh, thank goodness.
Sail away.
Sail away, sail away. Sea voyage. Oh, that's a very good point, actually, Dwarfy 2K. I should have gone for gold rather than food. Ah, that was silly of me. Thankfully, food gets turned into gold, but still. Board the ship.
It has been many ages since the King of Skulls has seen combat.
It might be many ages more, to be honest. The Royal Treasury. Now, this might actually help us.
Your desires define you and have shaped your destiny.
Very well. Royal Treasury, let us go. In the depths of the deepest cave, in the remote wilderness, you stumble upon the old king's fabled treasure chamber. Legend claims that it is filled with treasure collected over 100 years, but guarded by a plethora of lethal spells and traps. Only the bravest or most foolish would enter. We are definitely going to try and get into a treasury, considering we eat gold. Oh my god. Perhaps I have made a terrible, terrible mistake. We shall soon see. Will Chad be able to save me from my own stupidity? One can only hope. Straw poll incoming. There we go. Right. Only those votes cast upon the straw poll will be counted. Right. Currently 2 is at the top with 24 votes versus 1's 14, 3's 13, and 4's 3. No one believes it's 4. If it ends up being 4 now, I will laugh. I'm going to let chat vote for a little bit while longer, though. I wonder if there's any point. Honestly, 2 has got just under 50% of the votes now. 2 is definitely the winner here with 33. 1 has 18, so please be 2. Oh, it was 1!
Oh dear.
Indeed. Blades from all directions cut you to ribbons. You managed to drag your broken body back to the entrance, where you rest for several days trying to heal. I died. Well...
Death in the realm of skulls
Drat.
is unwise. Again you lose. I thought you would do better than this.
I thought I would as well, but Chad led me astray. No, wasn't Chad's fault. That was actually a really good run. We got to the last level on a new area. So I'm pretty impressed, but that is going to be all for Hand of Fate for now. We are instead going to jump over to Transistor.